End of the month, so you know what that means. Ranking time. Going to my YouTuber subscribers, hope you guys had an amazing month of April, a great Easter, because April's just about over, about to get into May, so that means we gotta rank all the movies we've seen in April from best to worst. Let's talk about them. Again, like you know, as always, I have not seen every movie in April, but I try to see, like, you know, the best ones I can. I didn't see Warframe. That's what's called, War something. I didn't get to see that, so that's not on the list. I will try to see it. I wanted to see it in IMAX, but my IMAX theater closed down, so I couldn't see it the best way I could, so I gotta wait till a stream. But everything else is on the list, so here are my 6 movies from worst to best that I've seen. Maybe you've seen them. Let's talk about them. It's not going to be reviews. Just a quick video that I do at the end of the month to talk about movies. That's what I do, just for the algorithm. And for you too, because I love you. So let's talk about it. Here we go. Coming in number 6, the worst movie I've seen this month. It's this. Number 6 for me, easily Screamboat. Oh, so bad. So bad the fact that I forgot it came out this month. I think it was one of the first movies I've seen in the month. Not good. Mickey Mouse horror movie that I was just like, I knew it was going to be crap, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. Like, I didn't think it would be like 2002 levels of, no, YouTube wasn't even now 2002. It was like 2005 levels of YouTube, like, short movie bad. From the look of Mickey Mouse to the stupid characters to the deaths that were just like, you've seen it done before, you've seen it done better. It's just nothing to write home to, so let's just, Mickey Mouse's Screamboat. It was not good, and if you saw it this month, you know why. Now here's number 5 on the lower totem pole. Number 5 for me is going to be The Accountant 2. I saw that movie early and I was like, oh, it's not bad. This is definitely not a bad movie, but definitely feel like one of those sequels that just came out a little too late. It's 16 years after the first Accountant. I thought that, it's cool. You know, it's cool, but there are way better movies that have came out this month over The Accountant 2. Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal were still good in the movie, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like I had to make a list, The Accountant 2 is like, it's like down there, but it wasn't bad. It had its moment. Because I still remember that part of Ben Affleck like made that dude in the warehouse just eat shit, just like he did when he was Batman, making people eat shit in the warehouse. Warehouse seemed to be his, like, that's his home. That's home for him. All right, coming at number 4 for me. Top 4 movies of the month. Here we go. 4 for me. I just saw it and I gave it a little lackluster review, but it's number 4. And that's going to be Until Dawn. Until Dawn was a horror movie based off of a horror game that I played, and I just thought that it had its moments, but it just didn't push the envelope enough. Honestly, it was just a very generic cookie-cutter horror movie that tried to get elements from the game, but just failed completely. You're not going to give 2 shits about a lot of lore that's like only good for if you have played the game, so you know what the hell we're talking about. Those weren't bad in the movie. Like I said, it's a movie that's a glass half. You can see the glass half empty or half full. It's definitely one of those. Half empty or half full. Until Dawn. Besides that, let's get into the top 3 movies of the month, in my personal opinion. Here's number 3. Number 3 for me, I'm going to say, I was like, oh, well, should this be 2 or 3? But I was like, oh, you know what? I give the number 2 movie a little bit of an edge. I'll tell you why. But number 3 is going to be Drop. Drop was a movie that I saw with one of my people, and I was like, oh, man, this is definitely an interesting movie. Like, what will happen when you take an ordinary character and, like, oh, now you put him in one of these scenarios and shit that you've seen done before. But it was so entertaining in that aspect that it's something universal that everyone has gone through. You've all gone on a first date, and what will happen if, like, some stranger hit up your phone? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, play a game, kill your date, or I'm gonna kill your family. Yeah, some jigsaw shit right there. So in that aspect of what entertaining in that thriller aspect, to be like, oh man, what you gonna do? Oh man, what you gonna do? And then the movie happened, I was like, oh, that was clever. I like when you have the type of movies and the endings are clever and they pay off, makes you feel like, okay, that was a movie worth watching, worth remembering. So that's why it drops number 3 for me. There's only 2 movies left. So if this movie's number 2, then obviously you know what number 1 is. So here's number 2. Number 2 for me, gonna be The Amateur. This was a movie that, like I said, it's very similar to Drop in the fact that you got this regular human being and he rushes upon this situation where you gotta do some questionable shit and, you know, people die. The Amateur, the edge a little bit, cause like I said, like that hacker type shit, you know, like, well, you hackers can do anything, and this dude was killing it. The fact that he would put people in these, like, crazy death traps and shit, like I say, reminded me straight of Saw. It was like, that's legit right there. I like that. Never not getting Saw 11, so it's like my Saw fix until they reboot Saw in like 2 years or so. The Amateur for me was number 2, so there's only 1 movie left. Only 1. You know, if I didn't make this a number 1 movie, they'd be taking back my black card. So here this is it. This is like probably the best movie of the year so far. Here it is. Number 1 for me is obviously Gotta be Sinners. Sinners is definitely the best movie I have seen this entire year. It's the movie I've given the highest rating to so far, and it's definitely worth it. Michael B. Jordan, the characters in the movie, all of them, the messages. This is the only movie I have seen in recent time that's not a superhero movie. Multiple people have seen multiple times, and you see it from different angles. Every time I get on Facebook, someone's seeing it and they're like, oh, I see it from this perspective. I see it from that perspective. This is what this movie means. This is what that means. Like, people are talking about this movie and it's great. I heard it's one of the most highest rated original horror movies, so that's a big one for horror right there. Like I said, I like the vampire aspect, I like the music aspect. There's a lot to like about Sinners. It's a movie that you can watch with multiple people multiple times and get different things. So Sinners, you did a good job. Ryan Coogler, we love you for it. Please do Blade. Save Blade. Save them. Those are my movies that I've seen this month. I've seen 6 movies this month. It just feels like sometimes I feel like I see less, but I guess I see more. What are my movies I've seen? What is your movies you've seen? What's your favorite, your least favorite? Type below. Let me know your thoughts on it. See you guys in the next video. The next video is going to be the Thunderbolt spoiler. So yeah, Thunderbolts is this week. Let's go Marvel. As always, subscribe. Until next time.